This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first-time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first-time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Kirkwood, Sean McGuire, Yanis, LightBlindedFool, Big C, Deyvis Ferreira, Green Man, Bennett Williamson, Hannah Green, Noralia, Greysin Ishara, Helena Jacobsen, Matthew Mendoza, Sims, Cyndi, Manethraen, Andrew Scarponi, Mr. Boddy's Body, David, and HoneyBunchesOfJason. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Shivgani Bhat and TK to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support. We really, truly appreciate it. In this episode, we're talking about Chapter 17 of A Memory of Light.
Yeah, Chapter 17 is Older, More Weathered.
Yeah, I don't like this title.
Okay.
There's a lot of other...
There's stuff that, you could... Okay, I get that.
Don't like it.
You don't like the title. Did you like the chapter? Because
yes.
I said this was a good one.
And you said I wouldn't.
Events... Oh, yeah, well, because, it's not, like, super action-packed.
No, it's good.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
Things
happen.
Yeah. Whether or not we like the things that happen, we can talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Controversial, perhaps, to some.
Morally ambiguous.
Right.
Some may say.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Making pacts with people we don't like.
Yeah. And it's prompted me to start a new list.
Of what?
Titled Prophecies Fulfilled.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's nothing on it yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could have started that 6 years ago.
No. But now is really the time.
Right.
Because I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
These things are going to start
one very
happening.
Specific one does get fulfilled for sure.
Very specifically.
Okay. You're talking about the peach trees, of course, right? Like the blooming of the peach trees? No?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That wasn't what you're talking about?
Well, I bet that's someone's prophecy.
That's what my fun fact's about. So, yeah.
Well, it's interesting that they make note of it, but then they don't make note that they're poison.
Yeah, well, that's actually part of the fun fact here.
So I was like,
you're spoiling it.
I was like, are peach trees still poison or no? Why are they just growing here if they're poison?
Well, okay. Even poisonous things can grow.
I guess.
Okay, let's go to the fun fact.
in an orchard?
Well, here's the thing, okay? Are you ready? For this? Okay, so peaches, there's a bunch of trees in the garden that Matt even thinks what kind of trees are they? Maybe peach trees, but then they're not bloomed, so he doesn't know. But then Rand comes along, blooms all of them.
Yeah.
And then he's like, boom, peach trees. But no thoughts about poison. You are absolutely correct, and I'm glad you pointed that out. Because that's what the fun fact is about today. Because we're doing a follow-up to my first fun fact about peaches from Winter's Heart.
Okay.
Because you might be thinking, you've heard this before. Mm-hmm. Some of it, yes. Because back in Chapter 9 and 10, we talked about peaches being poisonous in Randland.
Chapters 9 and 10 of Winter's Heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Not this book.
Got it.
Even longer ago.
Whoa.
Okay, so throughout the series, it's been a funny little whatism that peaches are poisonous.
Sure.
We've had multiple characters talking about not just the pits being poisonous. We did the whole real-world inspiration in the previous fun fact about that.
Is that apple seeds?
Like the cyanide in the peach pits, whatever.
Right, okay.
Yeah, all that stuff. I did a whole thing about it.
Yeah.
But we've got, for example, Moraine using the phrase, as sure as peaches are poison. We've got Nynaeve talking about the pits being used to create poison. We've even got Grendel thinking at one point, peaches are poisonous here and now, implying that they were not poisonous in Age of Legends, but are now poisonous. However, according to the Wheel of Time companion, there is a description under peaches that says, a fruit whose pit could be powdered and used as poison. It was widely and erroneously believed that the fruit itself was poison.
Erroneously?
That means not true, not real. Yeah,
those charges were erroneous.
In error. Okay.
No.
Harriet was asked about peaches and when they became poisonous, and she responded, they're not. One of Robert Jordan's great themes was the unreliability of information, that we all think we know things that sometimes are absolutely cuckoo, and that's one of them. However, Robert Jordan once stated, peaches are poisonous in the Wheel of Time is one of the things that I did to make the world different, though peach pits do contain small amounts of cyanide, which was once manufactured through processing peach pits. So that's what Robert Jordan said. However, that statement is still compatible with the belief that peaches are poisonous and not actually poisonous. There's a difference between belief that something is poisonous and reality. So, I don't know. I feel like we need to keep an eye out for more information about the poisonousness of peaches.
Interesting.
So,
I bet, here's my theory.
okay, go.
People are all now
Yeah.
allergic to peaches.
Not poisonous,
Not
but everyone
poisonous.
is allergic. I love that.
Everyone's allergic. So
Take that to the bank. Here we go.
maybe it's like a genetic mutation of people.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, to someone who's allergic to peanuts or shellfish,
You'd
those
be
are
like,
poisonous.
You'd be like, whoa, that's poisonous.
You'd be like,
yeah.
whoa, that's poison.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
just killed that person.
That-
You ate
yeah.
a peanut, throat closed up, dead.
And here's the thing: if you don't eat something ever and then suddenly eat it, you could be allergic to it, right?
be.
It's the whole like, oh, don't feed your kid peanuts, but then you should feed them peanuts before they become allergic by not eating them, things like that. You know,
That's all. Yeah,
I don't
all
know.
of that science is very
Don't take medical advice from me, but hey,
no.
I like it. Everyone's allergic to peaches, but they're not poisonous.
But they're not poisonous.
Yeah.
But some people believe that they were because
Love it.
they did kill some people.
Boom.
Because of allergies.
Boom, figured it out. There you go. Love it.
Huh?
It's great. Okay, can we start? That's
Sure.
all I got. So
Yeah. So I updated our map kind of because somebody said I definitely needed a sticky note on the field of Marilor.
right,
Because I was thinking it was like in the Carlean grass.
Caroline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not.
no,
It's
no.
up there.
Yeah, well, there's this wide open space, and you're like, hey, that's a good place
That's
for a
a
field.
great spot.
Yeah, field of Marilor, it could be there. It's a field.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not the right field though.
That's not right.
Yeah,
where it is.
it's like right up there in the borderlands. It's like right on the edge of.
Mhm. And then I had to update. I had to put another sticky where the Camelin crew is now headed to Kyrian.
Right.
And
That's a little bit high up because you have it like they're above Kyrian, like they're north of Kyrian. They're actually like south of Kyrian.
yeah, but I drew an arrow to
Yeah,
Kyrian.
I get what you're doing. And then I do appreciate the little sticky note at the top there.
The one where I
by
drew
Tarwin's
a
Gap.
Trolloc. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Trolloc on that sticky note, signifying that
Trollocs are there.
Trollocs are there in overwhelming numbers.
Overwhelming
Yeah.
numbers. And then they're like burning Falmaran and Faldara.
Yeah.
And then I
Well,
put...
debatably, it's not the Trollocs who are burning those
No.
cities.
The
people.
people are burning it because of the Trollocs.
Yeah, okay.
Now, bonus, Cactus over in Ebudar,
Right?
because it's a prickly situation over there.
Nice. Good segue.
And
okay.
that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
And that's the new chapter title.
Because he wakes up
it's
in
a prickly situation.
his face. It's in thorns.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's
how he
hilarious.
wakes up. That's literally how he wakes up. Like he's in a.
Not thorns. It's just dry grass.
It's weeds.
It's just dry grass.
It's weeds. He
It's-
says it's weeds.
It's just dry.
Prickling his face though.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
dry grass is prickly, I guess. Not as prickly as like a cactus, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I didn't have a dry grass sticky
No,
note,
that's good,
but
that's
I
good.
do have a cactus.
Yeah, and I like that man is just like a yellow circle. What is that supposed to say?
No, it's an
I know it's
apple.
the because the doctor.
that's
yeah,
where the hospital
'cause
is.
Apple a day, doctors and such.
Doctors are there.
Okay. Eat an apple a day.
It's healthy.
There's
and
no
stuff.
other food.
Gets you healthy
Mass starvation in Dryland.
and
It's
not
good.
poisonous.
Right.
Or
All right.
maybe they are.
Okay.
Eh?
All right. We have things to do here.
No, what? Okay, chapter 17. Older, more weathered. And we have Matt's perspective for the entire chapter.
Yeah, we do. We do.
You know what? I'm a fan of this sort of literary flipping flopping.
Okay. Where you
Some
like
chapters are
yeah.
like a paragraph per
and there's like 6 perspectives.
perspective.
And
yeah.
here it's just like Matt.
It's just
observing.
yeah, so we got some variety, keeping me on my toes. Are we gonna flip flop? Are we not? This time not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the chapter symbol's the dragon, because
Yeah.
you know, Dragon Reborn.
Yeah, this is actually like a really funny chapter too. Like I do like being in Matt's head for this whole thing,
Yeah. Mhm.
and
Well,
seeing
it
him try
makes
to.
it more comical than it otherwise is.
Well, and from the other perspective, so like if we took Tuon's point of view, she would be freaking out, and that wouldn't be a very fun head to be in.
Well, we were in Tuon's head the last time that Rand met with her.
yeah, it wasn't fun at all.
No.
Yeah,
It
and I
made
can
me
imagine.
mad, actually.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be fun this time either. But like from Matt's point of view, he's just got all the wrong.
He's the comedic relief
is.
of this very tense
Yeah.
and potentially problematic situation.
Yeah, explosive, destructive, death, lots of death everywhere situation. Like it could
Yeah.
have gone very bad.
Well, and also problematic deals being made.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I get it. And we'll talk
it's
about
all
that. We'll talk about it when we get there.
it's all not funny at all. So
Well, okay.
okay, but we're gonna wake up naked
Right.
in the garden.
Hilarious.
because we did it in the garden.
Yeah.
And then we just fell asleep.
He was like, oh, I guess we fell. It's like, you weren't drinking at the time.
Not even at all.
That we know of, to be fair. They could have, like, had...
Well, maybe they were, like, laying there and chatting and drifted off. And...
Maybe. Yeah.
I
don't know. We saw the beginning. We didn't see the end of it. Or the middle.
Yeah, we really didn't see...
They could have been
lots
of
things. We didn't even see the beginning.
Anyways, they wake up naked. Both naked. Very naked. And his face is in a patch of dried grass / weeds.
Uh-huh. So that's something.
Yeah, and he can hear a conversation going on because someone is talking very annoyingly about the assassin from, like, last night, I guess.
Yeah.
Being very difficult to follow because people don't even remember seeing the shadow spawn. But hopefully, Matt, being the Prince of the Ravens, can help us learn about that.
Yeah, and then Matt's, like, super groggy and real confused. And he's kind of doing this thing where he wakes up and he's like, where am I? What's happening? What's everyone talking about?
Sometimes that's just how you wake up.
Well, yeah, and it's no big deal at all to Tuon. She's in the middle of a conversation with a Death Watch guard about something very, very serious.
Yeah, but he's on one knee with his face to the ground, and it's fine because he's not looking.
Yeah, and she just, like, doesn't even care that she's naked.
Well, it's kind of funny, too, because then Matt's like, what are you doing? And he tries to yank his shirt out from underneath Tuon, and she's all upset because he's trying to yank the shirt.
Yeah, because she's sitting on it or something.
Yeah, but also, it's just that it's like the Two Rivers view on nudity.
Modesty.
And because
perhaps?
Tuon's like, it's fine. Like, he's a Death Watch guard. They have to be watching me literally at all times.
Yeah.
Like, he's
a bodyguard.
They watched
us do it. Was that not okay with you?
Yeah. There was like an audience. There was an audience for that. And there has to be for protection. It's safety.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about when they say practice safe sex.
Have guards watch your
Death
sex
Watch guards watching.
In case you try...
assassins.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
In case you're assassinated.
Exactly. That would be so embarrassing.
That would be so embarrassing.
Yeah. And I love it because then the Death Watch guard starts Musenji, and he's like, when Matt wakes up, he's like, honored one, greetings upon your waking. It's like, because Matt's just been like passed out for this conversation right here.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's that scene.
Okay, yeah, so now we're going to get dressed.
Oh, also, Matt keeps calling Tuon for all of this chapter.
Not supposed to be doing that.
And she's like, you can't call me that.
Yeah.
You can call me Fortuna or Majesty. And he's like, no. Tuon.
Yeah, even in his thoughts, he thinks of her as Tuon.
And then even later, Tuon the whole way through.
Doesn't change.
No.
Yeah, okay. So anyways, now we've got Matt and Tuon dressed, and another Death Watch guard comes up to let them know they've caught another assassin.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, they caught a gray man?
Yeah,
no.
But it's like, it's not the one from last night. It's not that guy. It's not the one who escaped.
This guy was trying to sneak into the palace?
Yes.
So, here he is.
Yeah, you might want to ask him a couple of questions before we go and interrogate him. So then we've got Tuon telling them to bring the assassin and then send for General Kharid because, like, there's separate stuff going on here we need to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But then Matt starts thinking about this poor fool of an assassin who got caught. And then he's like, oh, man, maybe he's an assassin, or he could just be, like, some beggar or some fool just, like, sneaking around.
Or he could be, ...
Yep.
The Dragon Reborn.
And he just groans, and it's so funny. He's like, oh, no. He has tried so hard to stay out of all of this.
And he has for a long time, because we get a little bit of a reminder about how long it's actually been since Matt and Rand have been together.
Yeah, Matt has to
place.
actively think about it. So the last time Matt saw Rand in person was when Rand sent Matt to Saladar, and that was before Matt went to Abu Dar, before the Golem, before Thailand, before Tuon. So it has been a while since they have seen each other.
That was when Matt showed up and Egwene had just been raised to Amerlin's seat.
Exactly.
And then Nynaeve kicked him in the butt.
Yeah, because he was he had his feet up on Egwene's desk or something. Yeah, it was, It
was a weird moment.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, couple things before we get into this next sequence here. And I was just thinking, and this is my stream of consciousness while I was doing notes, because it was interesting to me about Tuon's security.
Okay.
So it's Death Watch guards, and we know they're the best of the best of all the soldiers. They're the most badass that you can be, basically, in Shanshan to be Death Watch guards. But the safety security plan doesn't contain or automatically include any Damani as protectors that are with her at all times. And what I'm thinking is like, why wouldn't you always want to have Damani as part of your safety security plan, like channelers? Because Deathwatch guards, no matter how good they are no match for a single channeler. Like, it doesn't matter if one person can channel. So maybe back in Shanshin, you wouldn't need that, because the chances of running into like a stray channeler,
there aren't any.
It's never going to happen. You would have to be attacked by Damani and Suldam directly. Like, there wouldn't be but here in Randland, there's a situation where you could just come across a channeler like Rand, exactly this situation, and she doesn't automatically have channelers to protect her. And it's just like, I personally think that they should revamp their security to maybe always have channelers by Tuon, if they want to actually keep her safe. Since they have them, and like from a Shanshin point of view,
because we've been able to capture gray men in air, we've been able to we've been able to do things like that.
And like, we have Aes Sedai in Randland. We have other factions of channelers who are not Damani in Randland who might try to kill her. It just feels like you should have channelers as part of your protection.
Maybe,
You always have Deathwatch guards. You should probably always have at least 2 channelers by you as well. I was thinking that, because in the next scene, when Rand is here, she starts screaming. And she's like, "Get the Damani, run, run!" And the Deathwatch guard is so caught off guard that he like stumbles, and you think this like uber ultra warrior dude is like shocked and stumbling backwards because Tuon starts, who is not a slouch. Like, Tuon can also fight. So if she's screaming to go, run, don't protect me, run, go get the Damani, like, you should maybe
already have them.
You should maybe have them already here.
Yeah, they should have also been in the audience.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
They should be watching as well. Anyways, that was my...
it's a point to make.
Stream of consciousness.
That is definitely a point that you have made.
That I could bring up with the Shanshin.
All right. But this is actually a very funny encounter and not dangerous for Tuon at all.
No, it's good. Okay, so Tuon looks, sees Rand, immediately recognizes him, and then starts shouting. And then Rand is just like...
doesn't seem the least bit worried.
He's cool as a cucumber, man.
Yeah, he's got a nice coat on.
Not too
fancy.
No
gold or weapons.
No jewelry, no fanciness. He's just like a cool, average dude. It's fine. But he watches, like, super nonchalantly... Rand, that is, as the Deathwatch guard scrambles away and runs off. He's just like watching him go to come back with guards and Damani and all that stuff. Yeah.
So Matt is going to be the hero here. He's going to step up in between Rand and Tuon. And he's like, "No, Rand, let's just be calm. Okay, bud? Just be calm."
Yeah. Well, in his mind, too, Matt's like, "Oh, Rand must be crazy.
He's insane.
He's got..." Well, and to be fair, to walk up here to the Empress, like, you got to be a little bit crazy.
A little bit crazy. And then Rand's just like, "Oh, hey, Matt."
Yeah.
"I've been waiting
and then
for you to get here."
Says the worst thing possible. "Thanks for leading me to her."
And then Tuon goes, "What the heck, Matt?
Yeah.
Did you have this set up with him?"
Yeah. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, and I just showed you some love, even though I didn't want to do it at all.
And now she finds out that she's betrayed her. But it's like, why would you say it like that, Rand? That's the worst phrasing you could possibly do.
Well, he doesn't know.
Well, I mean, I feel like...
He doesn't know at all.
I feel like a little bit.
For a dude who's in love with 3 different women...
Yeah.
At the same time, he really has no clue how anyone else might be in a relationship outside of his own brain.
I mean, I guess so. Well, and it's interesting, too, because Matt has the thought about this. He's like, Rand might just be planning to kill her, and Matt doesn't want to be in the middle of that, and he thinks bonds don't matter one bit to a man who can channel. So, like, as in Matt's marriage to Tuon, Rand won't care about it, and he'll try to kill Tuon anyways, because men who can channel, they're just like that. It's like, Matt, come on, man.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't even know at all.
Because he doesn't care to know. He's not even trying.
I don't know if it's that he doesn't care to know or if that he's been real busy.
I'm pretty sure he stated, like, I don't care and I don't want to know and I don't care.
Maybe.
Okay. And I want to stay as far away from him as possible.
Because of this preconceived notion.
Right.
But then suddenly something lifts Matt up into the air and he shouts for Rand to stop. And then Rand's like, "What's not me? I'm shielded."
Yeah.
Because the Damani had got here and he's shielded.
The Damani are here. He's shielded.
I was like, wait, what?
Matt gets lifted up in the air because it's the whole, like, you let him here too and all that. But then Matt thinks, where the heck is my medallion?
Oh,
Doesn't have his medallion.
shoot.
Because
That's the first thing that you should have checked for.
when you were completely naked,
Yeah.
well, he wasn't expecting to be attacked by
Well, he looks
channelers.
over at Tuon, and
Yeah.
it turns out Tuon swiped it from him while he was asleep.
Yeah.
Now, neither of them can trust each other at all.
Oh, no. Well, he doesn't seem too angry at her. He's like,
I
that
would be
rasp.
so pissed.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I was mad.
I know
I was like,
yeah.
give him that
I
back.
I can understand you being mad at her for this. In the writing, he doesn't seem mad at her. It's more like shoot.
Well, he still thinks he's going to get it back.
Right.
I'm worried.
Are you worried he's not?
100%.
Oh.
She wants it.
Well, yeah, she does want it for sure. Who wouldn't want it, though? It's like protects
well,
you from
yeah.
leaves. Pretty cool.
It's good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But rude. You can't just steal that.
Not true. It's not stealing. She's the Empress. It's technically already hers because everything probably belongs to the Empress. I have to assume.
Anyway, I was mad.
Yeah.
I'm still mad, actually.
You can't be. It's hers.
No, I'm so mad.
It's her possession.
Don't care.
It's finders
Matt
versus
has
keepers.
to do better.
Yeah. Well.
I'm mad about the whole situation.
Yeah.
This is
No,
bad.
that's
Okay.
true.
So,
Okay.
anyway. And I mean, I just don't want her to be protected.
Yeah. Right. Because how would she get killed by anything if not channeling?
yeah.
I assume you want her dead. That's what I'm getting at.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I
Like,
wish Matt wasn't so attached to her.
I don't think you've hidden that from us as an opinion. Like you want her.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
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 And she's not changing her ways.
No.
Ever.
No. Not even a little bit.
I thought maybe here there would be a little bit of a
Yeah.
okay, fine.
No, she's not giving any room.
No. And I'm not happy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, your face looks very serious.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This is the most serious.
Okay. So, right. So we got Kareed and then the Suldam and Damani. Everybody's here. Matt finally gets put down. And then Tuon is doing a bunch of finger wiggling at Selusha because they got to figure out what to do with Rand because now he's here. So Rand and Matt have a little bit of time to banter back and forth.
Yeah. And Matt's like, thanks for this. You got me in trouble again. You always do.
All the times in the past when we've been in trouble together, it's always Rand's fault. Turns out not Matt's fault. Matt's never the one at fault for the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Even back in the Two Rivers, it's always been
No.
Rand.
Or someone else.
No, well, mostly Rand.
Unless Rand wasn't involved at all.
Interesting story. Ruidian is Rand's fault. The Waste is Rand's fault. Stone Cheer is Rand's fault.
Well, those are all Rand's fault.
It's all Rand's fault. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Plus all the stuff back in the Two Rivers. Exactly. It's all
Okay.
Rand's fault. We agree.
But then Rand's like laughing and smiling. He's like, oh, you really think you could stay away from me?
Right.
No way. Pattern wants us together.
Right. Yeah. You can't get away from it.
Yeah. And then they have like a funny little competition.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So we got Matt being like, oh, what'd you do to your hand? And then Rand's like,
What'd you do to your eye?
To your eyeball, yeah.
And then Matt says, I lost it in an accident with a corkscrew and 13 angry innkeeper.
Yeah, so this is where the competition starts. And again, it's Rand's fault because at first Matt's being playful.
He's making a joke.
Making a joke.
Although, to be fair, Rand doesn't know
Yeah.
that Matt didn't lose his eye this way.
That's actually a good point.
Like, we know it's a funny joke.
But it could be.
But Rand doesn't know that that's not a true story.
It could be a true, and it's Matt, so it very well could be.
100%.
He could upset 13 innkeepers at one time. He could do it.
100%.
So Rand says, I lost it capturing one of the Forsaken, and then that's when it's like competition's on. And Matt's like, capturing? You're going soft.
And then Rand's like, oh, you could have done better? And he goes, well, I killed a golem.
Yep. And then Rand's got, I freed Ilion from Samael.
Yeah, well, Matt says, I married the Empress of the Shanshan.
Yeah, and then Rand kicks it up a notch here. You're really bragging with the Dragon Reborn. I cleansed Cyndi. I win.
I feel like we should call this chapter Bragging Contest or something.
That's a worse chapter title.
Okay.
You shouldn't be in charge of that.
No, I'll think of a good one.
Yeah, anyway, so he's like, I cleansed the source. I win.
And it's
then,
the best thing to happen to
but
the
then
whole
Matt's
world.
like, it's not that important. It's fine.
Like, who cares? Nobody even cares about that, Rand. And Rand's like, channelers care.
Yeah, it's the most
Male
important event.
channelers
It's the most
care.
important event since the breaking. Everyone cares. It's like, no, most people don't even believe you, Rand. So,
More teasing.
yeah.
More teasing about Rand's coat. And then he's like, I've never teased you about a coat before. And Rand's like, literally, I have trauma about it.
Yeah.
I have trauma about the amount you tease me about my coat.
Yeah, and then Matt's like, well, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
so,
except
like, get over it.
remember the entire time I thought if you don't like it, you should just take it off.
Right.
And then he just never did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's the Dragon Reborn.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, used to nice
I don't
coats.
think this is Matt's fault.
Okay. It's always Rand. I know. That's what we agree. We agree. It's always Rand's fault. Okay, anyway, so Matt, Tuon is like focusing back in here. Matt tells Rand, let me handle this. Rand does not let Matt handle this at
No,
all.
let me do the talking, Rand.
No. Okay.
Okay, but let's take a quick break.
Right.
And then we'll come back and get into the meat.
Yeah. Like the meat as in meeting or meat as in like the meat and potatoes?
Like as in the meat and the potatoes. But I don't want to say the potatoes because Elaine's not here.
Right. The meat.
It's just the meat.
Good.
Okay, so we're back, and I'm thinking about it. I think that saying like the meat of the chapter. Like,
I get what you're saying. It's just the way you said it wasn't definitively clear that it was like for meat, as in like the food. Let's dip our hands in the noodle bowl of this shit because everything gets all twisted up. I don't know. What do you want here?
Not that.
Okay, so Rand starts by saying, daughter of Arthur Hawkwing, the last battle has begun. It's very dramatic, as is Rand. And Tuon steps forward and says, hey, you're going back to Shanshan.
You're going back to Shanshan?
Yeah.
Since you delivered yourself to me, it must be an omen.
Yeah.
And, of course, she isn't going to just let him walk away.
Yeah. You got to take him back to Shanshan in chains, as she would with any ruler who opposed her.
Should have just swore the oaths, man.
Totally fair. So then we enter a battle of wits between Rand and Tuon. I don't know. Like, how do you feel about this? He basically like logic loops her, like robot sequence not computing, and then like he wins. He argues with her logically.
I didn't say it. I don't think it was robotic.
No, you know how how you defeat like a robot by doing like a trap you in your own logic loop type of thing?
Sure.
Haha.
It reminds me of he lawyered her.
Yeah.
Like lawyered.
A little bit.
You know?
Yeah. He does a little bit of steamrolling when But I mean, I guess
it works for some reason.
Yeah.
She doesn't just say, "No, I reject that theory. I win."
Okay, let's go through the argument.
Okay.
And then I want to give some credit to Matt as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
All right. So, let's logic this out.
Oh, what you're saying is Tuon short circuits.
Yeah, Tuon short circuits.
She's like, wait, I have no rebuttal for this?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that, like, Beep Boop Rand has the facts.
No, it's more like Tuon's the robot, and
Tuon's the robot.
He confuses her with his logic and traps her, and it's like,
right.
Now we're in an alliance together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay.
It was as good an analogy as your meat comments.
I'll allow it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here's the logic side of things. Rand says, what would you have done if you returned to Randland and Arthur Hawkwing's... I'm paraphrasing here. So what would you have done if you returned to Randland and Arthur Hawkwing's armies were still ruling? What if we didn't forget our oaths? Which is a very valid question.
Yeah. Like you came here expecting...
You were part of Arthur Hawkwing's group. You left.
Yeah. But that's why they sent the before people to check it out.
Well, yes and no.
What were they called? The before people?
Yeah. Those who come before.
The Scouters?
Yeah, you got it. You nailed it. Okay. So Tuon
had a name.
Lies and says, we would have welcomed you as brothers. And then Rand says, oh yeah? And would you bow to Hawkwing's throne here? Because if his empire was ruled by his heir on this side of the ocean, and you came here, would you have just accepted their rule over your own? Which is, again, a totally valid series of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you have to, this is the OG Arthur Hawkwing Empire. You're the offshoot.
Okay, yeah.
Because technically it was Arthur's son who went off across the ocean. So yeah, bloodline, sure, but not directly. So if Arthur Hawkwing's empire never collapsed and still had an heir here, that would be a more direct lineage to Arthur Hawkwing.
Yeah, because they never left.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So Tuon says, well, that didn't happen.
Yeah, stop talking hypotheticals, Rand.
Yeah, but
matter.
She does seem intrigued by the thought experiment, but we don't want to get caught up in something here. Yeah. So Rand goes on.
I'm not a fan of hypotheticals.
Hate them. Okay, so Rand says, how do you claim the right to these lands? And she says, by being...
Because I do.
Well, by being the only legitimate heir of Arthur Hawkwing. Rand says, why does that matter? And she says, it's his empire. He's the only one to have unified it. He's the only leader to rule it in glory and greatness.
Yeah, that's because he's the only one who didn't like all of the channeling.
That's the hook that Rand is going to sink his teeth into in a second here, because it's like, well, he's the one who unified it. And then Rand's like, wrong, you accepted me as the Dragon Reborn, right?
Boom,
and she says,
lawyered.
well, yeah, you have to be. And boom, he lawyers her. And he's like, okay, well, if you accept me as the Dragon Reborn, then you accept me as Luz Therin. I unified the lands first. I did it first. And then he goes off and
you just have to trust me that I did a million things.
Yeah, he lists all this stuff. Leader of all the armies of the light. Wore the ring of Tamerlane. First among the servants. Highest among the Aes Sedai. Which probably isn't a very good argument for the Shanshan, because they hate Aes Sedai. But anyways.
But still, it was before Hawkwing.
I could summon the 9 rods of Dominion. I held the loyalty and fealty of all 17 generals of Dawn's Gate. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. If I was 2-1, I'd be like, boring.
What is that? Yeah. So then he hits her with, my authority supersedes your own. My authority supersedes Arthur Hawkwing. So if you claim by the name of someone who conquered, then you have to bow to the prior claim. Boom, I win. Yeah. So there we go. So Rand's got at least showmanship. A little bit of Ta'veren help, some background thunder going on here. Little razzle dazzle. He likes it, right? I'd say jazz hands, but
let's give him the old razzle dazzle.
Jazz hand. He's only got one hand. You're right. Okay. And that's when 2-1 basically short circuits. Doesn't have a defense. And we all know in rules of arguing with people, if the person stops talking, then you win.
Yeah.
So Rand wins.
Well, only because he gets what he wants in the end.
Exactly. Well, sort of. He gets some of what he wants.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
It's going to make a lot of people not very happy.
So let's talk about the razzle dazzle here.
Okay.
There's some stuff happening.
Well, yeah, because this is when some magic starts happening, even though he's shielded.
Mm-hmm.
No, what?
Crazy.
Grass is growing.
Peach trees exploding in growth.
Peaches.
Peaches everywhere.
And the peach trees just start launching peaches.
Big giant peaches growing so large.
That's a different story.
Right. James and the Giant Peach?
That's the one.
Okay.
And then they fly the peach to New York.
Is that in the original version? Or?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and it lands on the Empire State Building, but of course there's the big talking bugs.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I read that.
What? Really?
All the things you're saying don't make sense to me.
And the creepy movie? They're like claymation, kind of?
Yeah, no, definitely didn't see that.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't even actually know what it is. And okay, here's the thing. I thought we were going to start launching peaches at them, and it's like, they're poisoned.
Yeah, no way. No way.
I'm going to shove a peach down Tuon's mouth.
Maybe.
Now she's dead.
Turns out any food can kill you if you just shove enough of it down someone's throat.
Okay, so the peach trees
supposed to be allergic. I don't know, man.
Yeah, turns out have nothing to do with this other than Rand makes stuff grow.
Exactly. Yeah, and
the fact that it's peaches doesn't matter. Could have been oranges.
It couldn't have been, though. It had to be peaches. Had to be.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
Maybe it's like a Southern States thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe like a nod to Robert Jordan.
Peach pie.
Peaches.
Peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Peach brandy. Is that a thing?
No.
Peach whiskey? Peach whiskey's a thing.
Well, you drink. Like peach.
I'm drinking peach whiskey right now.
Was that a nod to the peaches or was that an accident?
It was the only whiskey we had left.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, meant to be.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyways, okay, so now we got Rand doing some very soft and subtle singing, which is kind of interesting.
Well, isn't that like the Ogier thing to do?
Yeah. And Matt is
and the old Aiel thing?
Yeah.
Didn't the old Aiel sing with the...
Yeah.
The OGs.
Yeah, like in the Age of Legends.
They would sing to make stuff grow with the Ogier. That's the song.
That Luz Therin would probably know.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Okay.
Does Rand know the song?
It's debatable whether or not the song of growing, like this type of magic or song, is what the Tinkers are talking about.
I'll debate it. Okay. It sounds like he knows the song.
You could say that.
I just did.
Yeah. Okay, so we've talked about this before.
Have we?
About the fact that like the song is more of like a metaphorical thing now to the Tuathan than the actual like song of growing and stuff that they used to do in the Age of Legends.
Because they don't even really know what they're asking.
Exactly.
Okay. However,
this would be if there was a song.
Rand has it.
This would be it, and it's called Two Maids at the Water's Edge.
No.
Well, because he's singing. So here's the thing.
Is he just singing anything? He's just
That's
humming?
the thing. That's the
Oh,
thing. So
I
like
thought-
Matt
okay,
picks it up
never
as
mind.
like a tune that he recognizes, and he's like, "Hey, is that Two Maids at the Water's Edge?" And Rand's like, "Shut up, Matt! Like you're ruining this." But so yeah, so that's it's kind of cool.
Anyway, how does he do it without any magic?
Quick, go talk to someone and we figure out the magic that he's doing, right? Because that's what Egwene wanted Gawain to do.
Oh, yes.
Go figure out what he's
it
doing
out.
real
Go
quick.
figure out his weaves.
Yeah.
Turns
Anyways.
out, not weaves.
Not weaves.
At least not weaves of Cyndi.
Ooh, so like true power? Is that what you're talking about?
Perhaps.
You would have to be talking about that.
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's either that or it's just lightness.
Like of the light?
Yeah.
Okay.
The opposite of darkness?
Yeah.
Lightness. You know.
I don't think that's... Is that a word?
It is now.
Okay. All right.
It's the light.
Okay, so let's get back to the argument here. So Rand says, hey, you can't deny my claim. And she says, sure I can. You abandoned the land, so I can deny your right to the land.
And Rand's like, I didn't. Here I am.
Yeah, Rand says, nope. I let you live, and I could have destroyed you, but I didn't. And the Shanshin make life better for people under the rule, except for like this huge, like whopping population that is not good for, like Chandler's.
Oh, yeah.
But for a lot of people, you do make it better. So your rule is pretty flimsy here because Shanshin is in turmoil. You are not able to reconquer your homeland right now. You're only holding on to what you have in Randland with Damani and with like steel, like soldiers basically. So we need peace.
Yeah.
We need peace right now.
I want a big old war.
Later, not now.
I just want to take them all out. I really want to just deplete everything the Shanshin have.
Yeah, so that's, you can't just...
Instead
that's the
of
issue.
fighting the Trollocs right now, we should just go fight the Shanshin because they make me so mad.
That's true. And then the Trollocs will clean house.
I don't even care.
I know you don't care, but that's why you're not allowed to be in charge of the armies. That right there is why you're not in charge.
I just wish we didn't have to choose.
That's the point. I think that's like a history lesson, though. Like that, it's literally the point of the Wheel of Time.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating when there's like this moral ambiguity of having to make a deal with people you really don't like because there aren't any other options. Now, that's not a nice answer for a lot of people, but that's what it is. That's what we have here.
Rand tries, but I don't think he tries hard enough.
Okay, last time he tried really hard to force her into what he wanted.
I agree. However,
she denied him completely.
This is a different scenario.
Sure.
Completely.
Sure.
Because he didn't show up, like, if he showed up here with Nynaeve, with Egwene, with any female channeler here who has any power or, say, Moraine or Cadsuane, they wouldn't be walking away with a deal here.
That's why he didn't take anyone.
But
that's why it's just him. Because Rand has one job, and his one job is to defeat the Dark One. That's the only thing he's worried about. Which is fair to be, that is one big, huge thing to be concerned about.
He's like, we'll deal with this later.
Literally.
If there is a later to deal with.
If there's a later to deal with it, we'll deal with it later. And you know whose problem it is? Not his. His problem is getting the Shanshin to help fight the Dark One, because as of right now, the Light is not winning. Because we've been keeping tabs on our different battlefronts, and things aren't going great.
Which battlefront here do you think is going to be super comfortable and happy with the Shanshin and their Damani coming in and fighting alongside our good guy channelers?
Yeah, probably nobody. Probably nobody.
Yeah, no, this is not great, and it's actually not going to go well. Rand, I think, you could say, oh, Rand doesn't give a shit about anyone else's feelings. All he wants to do is save the world. But in the end, this isn't going to go well. For the Dragon Peace, for whatever, he could have stayed here and had a little more negotiating. I don't know. This seemed to be over pretty quick. And I think because he had the audience with Tuon, because they were actually going back and forth and listening to each other, which we're going to get into.
Right.
I felt like there was more room for maybe some kind of negotiation here because everyone else is going to be so pissed.
Right. Okay.
Including me.
Yeah. I was just going to say, maybe you could give the Shanshin their own battlefront. They don't have to work with anybody. Just send them elsewhere. Pull troops out of one of the 3 battlefronts and just replace them with Shanshin. Boom. There you go. Easy peasy.
Maybe.
Right?
Probably no.
Yeah, probably. That's not really how it works either, but...
I just don't think this is going to go well.
okay, well, it might not go well, but could it be going worse than what is currently happening with our battlefronts for the light? Because that is going bad. Like, I understand that it's not going to go great, and maybe it might go not great too, or not even good.
Mm-hmm.
But will it be better than nothing and having the Shanshan as enemies still?
Well, it depends if they call off their attack on Tarvalon, because I haven't heard anything about that recently, and I thought they were going to be there in 3 days.
Yeah, that was a secret plan, and we're working on that. It's actually pretty difficult to maybe coordinate that kind of large-scale attack, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I thought they were doing it like right away because they're traveling now.
Maybe they showed up and like most of the Aes Sedai weren't even there, and they're like, shoot.
And then they just left, and we never hear anything about
exactly, yeah. They had like a scout there maybe, and they're like, oh yeah, they all left.
I don't think so.
Dave's not here, man.
I'm that whole thing also I have questions about.
Okay.
But
okay. All right. So
anyways,
now
let's get into the meat.
Are we not in the meat yet?
No, the more meat. There's more meat.
The middle. Let's get to the center of the meat.
Second helping of meat.
Good. So he's like, hey, you're not doing great at your home. You're not doing super great here. We should be allies, at least for a little bit, because you need me and I need you. And then we have a prophecy fulfilled. So Rand steps forward.
Kneels before her.
Yeah.
And that's probably the thing where she's like, okay, this is the prophecy.
Goes to the knee, bows the head, hand extended, right?
Yeah.
So that is the dragon reborn bowing to the Empress, right?
So that is me getting a big old minus stars, stormy cloud.
Why? Did you say it wasn't going to happen?
Yeah, I predicted it wouldn't happen. Well, I predicted it would happen, but like...
I'm pretty confident that you at one point had said something like, oh, well, if he has to bow, maybe he'll just like do it because it has to be done or whatever and be like, there you go, bowed before you. Pretty sure you said something like that.
Well, something semantical.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like how Matt and Tuon got married in the first place.
Right, like by accident.
Did I ever think that Rand was going to bow to the Empress's rule? And
well, I mean, he does. He did.
Yeah.
Technically.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't really think that was going to happen out of, like, Rand's own volition.
Oh, yeah, because, like, you could have, like, a
like,
kneel before, like, I force you to kneel by, like...
The Damani, like, make him do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I thought it was going to be more like that.
Yeah.
But nah, he gets down on a knee himself.
Doesn't count if you force him like that.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm writing on this list. That's my first thing here.
Good.
Dragon kneels...
to the crystal throne. All right.
Oh, is that the prophecy?
The exact phrasing and words?
To the crystal throne. Because I thought, what if he's just kneeling in front of a chair?
Well, the Empress is...
I know.
Yeah.
But now the crystal chair is probably, like, shattered or something. Back in Shanshan. I thought it was, like, kneels before the Empress, or before the crystal throne or something. I forgot about the crystal throne piece. Well, while you look for it, I'm going to tell you what I wrote. I wrote, dragon kneels before Empress, and then in brackets I said, crystal throne, ? And then I put, check, because it's fulfilled.
Yeah, so Rand has to bow before the crystal throne, but I mean, that is the Empress.
Okay.
Right, so it's one of the same.
Okay, well, I put crystal throne ? Because actually, maybe to Tuon it's fulfilled.
Right.
But maybe to Rand it's, like, not.
Okay. Is that how prophecies work?
Nah.
I don't know. Like, who decides that it's fulfilled? Probably the pattern, but, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I felt like it was. I went, oh, shit.
Yeah,
we're getting prophecies fulfilled. And then I was like, I guess this is the last book. And there's only...
there's no more.
There's only this many pages left for all of them to be fulfilled at this point.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Matt speaks up and he says, hey, Tuon.
I vouch for this guy.
I vouch for him, and we literally don't have time to bring him back to Shanshan because he also knows there's like half a book left.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He knows there's not enough time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do this.
Yeah.
So, we have Rand extending his hand in alliance. The last battle is upon us. Join and fight, and everything goes still. Now, okay, hats off to Matt because he does vouch for Rand. He tells her we don't have time, but then he also like solidifies that if you want to hold what land you have in Randland here, and you want to at some point reclaim Shanshan, and we have the last battle, like you're gonna need to make an alliance. He also backs up that logic side of it, which I think is very beneficial because Tuon doesn't have a very strong foothold right now. I was thinking one of those stream of thoughts here that hypothetically, because we all love hypotheticals, if Semirog had not murdered the entire like Shanshan royal family and stuff, that probably would have actually been better for the dark, for the shadow, than murdering them. Because, like, okay, hypothetically, royal line isn't, like, Shanshan not in turmoil.
And the royal line is over there.
Everything's intact, right? So Tuon is still daughter of the Nine Moons, probably. Right? Because it's not that long ago that happened.
Right.
We wouldn't have this instability between Shanshan and what they've conquered here. We have traveling now available, which means you would have immediate reinforcements from Shanshan. You wouldn't have this instability, which leads to this dragon's piece. You'd have the Shanshan saying, no, we're going to conquer the world still.
Right.
Like, it actually probably helps the light, like Rand's side, more that Shanshan got obliterated. Like,
right.
I could argue that it was not a good move.
Did.
Yeah, that is not a good move for Samurok to do what she did. It would have been more beneficial for the Shadow to keep Shanshan intact.
So wait, are you saying that something a Forsaken did wasn't great?
It wasn't great for the Shadow.
Oh, you mean like they didn't like think things through and actually come up with plans that would make sense?
No, they were just like, I'm just going to kill a bunch of people. I'm just going to
fuck shit up.
Yeah, chaos, right? You know?
That's it. Because the more chaos there is
the better
amongst the people, the less likely they are to unite. And
turns out, no,
to be fair,
yeah,
kind of true.
For the most part. Like 99% of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
But in this 1% case.
For now.
Yeah, for now, not so much.
Okay, so Matt lets Tuon know, okay, he's pretty crazy, but I grew up with him, and I can vouch for him.
Yeah.
So
he wants to save the world. Let's do this.
And then Tuon's like, okay, but like, what's the offer?
Right. Okay. Specifics.
Peace for 100 years.
Yep. Longer if he can make it.
And then he tells her about the treaty. Everybody else signed it, and you weren't part of it. Like, so we want you to sign it and be part of it.
We're going to fight the Shadow together. So now Tuon's terms are she wants her borders secure.
This is kind of what Matt suggests to her as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, ask him for this land to be now yours.
Secure the borders, right? So Rand agrees ultimately because they have a bit of a back and forth, but we don't need to go explain the back and forth.
I want half of Almouth Plain.
Yeah.
I want all of it.
Yeah. I want everything in the world. No, you can't have everything in the world.
You can't have that.
Okay. So Rand agrees to the Shanshan keeping Altara, Amadisia, Terabon, and the half of Almouth Plain that they already have control of.
Okay.
So they have a huge chunk of the west and southwest coastline.
Yeah, that's actually, I'm looking at that. That's a big chunk.
It's a big chunk, but again, they already have it, so we're not really giving that up.
Okay, but then Rand says, you have to give up Damani.
Yeah.
Because
you can do what you want in Shanshan, but here you have to give up any Damani you took while you were in this land. Tuon rejects that. She says, no deal. Rand says, the fate of the world, blah, blah, blah. And she says, I don't give a shit about the world. I want my channelers. Yeah. I want Damani. And then Rand says, well, if it's important, then we'll agree that you can keep the Damani you already have. However,
you can't take any more.
You can't take any more from my allies during the last battle or after, like that are not in your lands. So it's not great. We don't love it.
No, I actually think he caves too fast and too easy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You forget Rand doesn't have time for this, though.
Yeah, well.
He doesn't have time.
For this, you gotta make the time.
You can't.
You have to.
It's not his job, though. He's got one job.
I think
Yeah.
that he could have made some time for this because it's going to cause him more problems on the other side of this, that he didn't make this conversation last more than 5 minutes.
Right.
He could have stayed here for an hour. He could have done some negotiating. He could have said, consider this and this and this, and I'll come back here and... Like, we have traveling. Like, I don't know. Like, we could
When's he going to come back?
I don't know, 2 hours or something. And then he could bring it back. Like, I know he doesn't want there to be... He doesn't want this to be a democracy. Like, he does not want everyone voting and deciding yes and no.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he does have to consider who's allied underneath him right now.
True.
And how this is going to affect them moving forward, because all this is going to do is piss off Egwene and everybody else who can channel. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like hypotheticals again. Long-term solutions is like, okay, we have this dragon's piece for the span of the last battle, and then after Rand's out of the picture here, why don't they just create Dragon's Piece 2.0 exclude the Shanshan, and then all collectively agree to attack Shanshan.
Well, probably.
Like, you could do that too, because after...
Well, that's why I think this whole Dragon's Peace thing is a waste of his time.
Yeah, he's trying... Yeah, and I get it. Like, he's trying to leave a lasting legacy. Like, I understand that too.
He can't have it all.
He wants it all.
He can't.
He wants all of it. Okay. Anyways.
He wants to eat his cake and have it.
Doesn't matter what we want. What happened is what happened. Yes.
And I feel not good about
Rand is going to carry the weight of this. He agrees to the terms. And yeah, it is basically go time because they shake on it.
Let it be done.
They shake on it. Tuon and Selucia have to get the documents ready to review and sign, yada yada, all that. But that's fine. Tuon tells Mat, with me, we must prepare the Empire for war, and she starts heading down the path. So it seems like we are 100% in now. Like, the Shanshan are in this fight at the last battle. And I know that we don't like the agreement, but I get a little bit excited here thinking of the Shanshan are the best military force in the world here.
That's because
You don't have to like why they are.
Yeah.
The fact is they are. They are the strongest from everything we've seen.
Put it on the record. I don't like why they are.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. So but now they're in it on the side of the light.
Okay, but it can make me feel mad.
Sure. You are welcome to feel mad.
Thank you for letting me feel my own feelings.
Yeah.
How generous of you.
You know what? The Shanshan really make you annoyed. I don't think it's me who's annoying you right now. You're just annoyed about the Shanshan.
You're just like too positive about this situation.
I get excited that we're gonna go kick some butt now. Like, let's go. Come on. Like, I know I don't like liking the Shanshan, but like they stop making me like things about them. I don't like everything about them.
Let's end on a good note that makes me laugh.
Okay, let's do that. That's a good way to end it. So
because Mat's like, whoa, I can't believe that all went down and worked.
Yeah.
And Rand's like, yep, I'm pretty good at things.
Yep.
And then Mat's like, you have a bit of the Dark One's own luck yourself.
Right. But, Mat spoke up for him, so that helped too.
Yep, thanks for the good word. And then Mat says, oh, by the way, I saved Moraine. So chew on that while you try to decide which one of us is winning.
Yeah, I love it.
Here's a good chapter title, To Be the Winner.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so Mat follows Tuon, and Rand is like laughing.
Rand is laughing and laughing. And let him laugh now until he tells Egwene what has happened here.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
It is
said it.
It is not whatever. It is not.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I just I'm on Rand's side here.
So I knew that Mat being with Tuon would help this situation.
Okay. Yeah.
And it definitely has.
I think so.
100%.
She was in a good mood because they spent all night together. Exactly.
Yep.
Thinking about it.
Okay. Onward and upward.
That's, we got to do it. You don't have to, it's...
And forever twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom.
Exactly. Go ahead. Waste your vote. Simpsons. Okay. All right. We did it. The alliance is made. Last battle, here we come.
Well, we're already last battling.
More of the last battle, here we come.
We are last battling.
We are last battling now until the end of...
one more chapter.
That's it? And then we're done?
Well, no, I don't know. I want more than one chapter, but you won't give it to me, so...
Yeah, no, can't.
Okay, so one chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before you go ahead and make some deal that kind of makes me mad, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
Well, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett, produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Feltz, Mo Zyme, Jamie Young, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Matt Truss, Antoine Benoit, MKM, Megan, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Chris G, Sarah Creech, Saverio Bartolini, Megs621, William Johnson, and Courtney B. With music by Audionautics. Now, be sure to check out our Patreon page if you're interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon exclusive merchandise as a thank you. Plus, you'll gain access to our episodes earlier than everyone else. And at the time of recording, we have over, 50 bonus episodes at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. So you can find all of that and more over there. For general information about our show, like how to get in touch with us, how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, you can visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And as always, please be sure to give us that 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping people find us. And be sure to tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.